Hi everyone, welcome back to Talk with Naya. So let's start off with 50 Cent. All right, so 50 Cent addressed his son Marquise. If you've been subscribed to the channel and been watching the videos, you know we talked about this before where Marquise and 50 Cent, his son, are beefing, okay? There was a whole going back and forth on social media, and this is all over a child support amount of $6,700, and Marquise saying that is not enough. Now, 50 Cent actually did an interview and he addressed this, and he believes that his son truly doesn't want to meet up with him because, as you know, Marquise said that he would pay his dad $6,700 just to have a sit down with him and talk, okay? But 50 Cent doesn't believe his son truly wants to meet up with him because he went to TMZ and said it instead of reaching out to 50 Cent, you know? So he also spoke about the backstory of the child support and how it came from him paying Marquise's mom $500,000 a year to it getting dropped down below that. So let me just play you the clip.
Everybody wants to know, is there a possibility of you, actually your son wants to sit down with you?
No, he doesn't. See, Charlamagne, you would call me. You'll call TMZ to say you want to sit down. Think about it, man. In the text messages that was out, if y'all get a chance to look at them, that's me talking to his mother. Because his mother's texting me through his phone. I told you I was giving her $500,000 a year. They go through the paperwork, they say $500,000 a year. Well, at that point, she still was expecting more. This is why I took her to child support. You don't usually sign up for child support. Like, I took myself to child support because she wasn't understanding that I'm already giving you more than you're supposed to get. Then when it turns into the $6,700, that's not enough, and it's never going to be enough. But remember me constantly coming to you and talking to you about she don't want to work. She need to get a job. She didn't hear me.
Yeah, you used to always say he's almost 18. The child support's going to be up.
Going to be up soon. And you don't see it because that's not real to them. They just live in the moment. And it's fine. I'll take care of it on the next thing when it comes. The next check's coming in every month. Like, I don't feel the pressure or resentment that men feel with child support because I take care of it when the problems happen. And for him, it's his aunt. Really, his aunt's gonna make it easier for me because I don't really rock with his moms like that. So, but we have been able to share and raise it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no real fighting there and stuff like that. And you would think that puppy situation, you would there's nothing else there. No problem. To this point where if you've mailed someone $1 million, right, and have zero respect for you, how much you think you got to give them before they have a little bit?
Damn.
Damn. It's not gonna the relationship. I don't think that works.
So now we kind of have pretty much a decent amount of both sides of the story. Okay, I was actually glad I got to hear 50 Cent speak about this because we did get the video clip of Marquise where we talked about that before. Of his side about $6,700 isn't enough. So it looks like 50 Cent was paying the mom a lot of money and then actually took her to court because she was complaining that it wasn't enough. And the court actually made 50 Cent pay less money. And, I guess he said that the mom wasn't working. He was trying to tell you need to get a job. He's going to turn 18. These checks are about to stop coming. And I'm sure there's been arguments and stuff like that after these child support payments have stopped because we know Marquise is in his 20s. I think he's like 25 or 26. So, yeah, this is all a whole interesting situation. But also, speaking of 50 Cent, 50 Cent is doing a lot of interviews right now. He also shows support to Nicki Minaj over the whole Grammy situation that we talked about because we know that Nicki Minaj basically publicly stated that she submitted Super Freaky Girl for a Grammy nomination in a rap category and they decided to move it to pop. And she said that, well, if Super Freaky Girl has to be moved to a pop category, then so does Lotto's song Big Energy because they decided to keep Lotto's song Big Energy in the rap category and they didn't move that to pop. Now, he showed support to Nicki Minaj over this situation. Here's what he had to say.
My Nicki's back.
The brown one from Jamaica, Queens.
That's right. I like it. Now she got to defend herself. Because you look at it and you go, the first time that you have this issue, if I don't understand what your motivation was, why should I think I can fix it? Some people have this thing that, like, if from across the street, if the person looks at them and they feel like, oh, you think you're like this, or like they just have this perception of you. They can say, "Oh, she thinks she's cute. She comes in here with her hair like this," and you like, "What? I just did my hair like that." I'm not even thinking like that. But if that's their perception of you, I go let that be their perception over there. And as long as it don't come close enough to me to make me uncomfortable, I'm fine with it. You know what I mean?
So what do you guys think about that whole situation? Now let's move on to Chloe Bailey, okay? I haven't gotten to talk about her in a while because there hasn't been that much going on. But she dropped a teaser to her new single called For the Night. Now I've heard this teaser For the Night before because a few months ago when she was trying to figure out what single she should drop next, I believe this was after she dropped Treat Me. Yes, this was after she dropped Treat Me. She wanted her fans to vote on what she should drop next. And For the Night was one of those options, but she actually chose to drop Surprise. Okay. Now, people were in the comments when we found out that she's dropping For the Night, which it sounds like a great song. For the Night sounds like a really great song. People were in the comments shocked at how many singles that Chloe has actually put out before dropping her album, because she put out Have Mercy. Okay. That was her debut. Treat Me, Surprise, and now she's putting out For the Night, and then she does a couple of covers, a little, remix of her own stuff. So it's just kind of like, I understand where people are coming from. People are saying there should be a limit to how many singles you put out before you put out an album. But you guys, remember when we talked about in the summer that Chloe's album was done? Her album's done, okay? I believe that she got pushed back, or her album doesn't have an actual release date. Maybe there's new news now as far as releasing the album since she's dropping a new single. But for the past few months, I think her album just got put on hold because Beyonce dropped. So her album's done. I think it's just, it's the label. So let's move on to Kodak Black. Now, Kodak Black shoots his shot at Glorilla. He was spotted in her comments on her live, and he said, "You probably ain't my girl today, but that's why I love tomorrow." Okay? So Kodak Black is shooting his shot at Glorilla. Do you think that she will give him a chance? I don't know. Now let's move on to Tia Mowry. So we all know, we talked about Tia Mowry and her husband Corey getting a divorce. They've been together over 14 years. Really sad stuff. Now, Corey went on live and he said that he had nothing but love for his family, his kids, and his wife. So do you think that they'll try to reconcile after announcing that they're getting a divorce? Do you think they have any opportunity of getting back together? Let me play you the clip.
Continue to support the show. All right, I appreciate y'all. Coach Marcus, sending nothing but love. It's love, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all for real. Okay, I love my beautiful family, love my kids, love my wife. I love all you guys. Just know that it's all love. Okay, I love you guys.
Now let's move on to The Dream. So The Dream shares a post on Twitter and says, "For your consideration, Grammy Songwriter of the Year." All right, and it lists the songs that he wrote for, and it seems like he wrote Beyonce's whole Renaissance album. Okay, he wrote "Break My Soul," "Thick," "I'm That Girl," "Pure Honey," "Cuff It," "Summer Renaissance," "Church Girl," "All Up in Your Mind," "America Has a Problem," "Energy," and "Cozy." These are all songs that I like. I like a lot of these songs in this list here. And I was like, well, dang, don't they make a great team? He needs to keep working on that team, okay? And people were in the comments wanting him to write for Mariah Carey again. And people were calling him the GOAT. So, did you know that The Dream wrote a lot of these songs off Beyonce's album, okay? Now, let's move on to Bia. So, Bia has a message that she'd like to share. So, let me play you the clip.
I'm always going to come with one because I write them. It's in me. It's in me. Nobody's doing it for me and waking up tomorrow and say, you know what, Bia, we're not going to give you another one. Guess what? Bia's going to write another one. So, please, 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 please. Count me out, sweetie. Count me out. Because I'm coming back. And you can't face me. Too busy working on my legendary career. You shitting me?
So Bia is addressing the people that are counting her out. I guess she's trying to say that she'll be coming out with more hits. Now, when I listen to this, clip, I'm like, who is Bia talking to? What haters does she have? A lot of people, it's quiet. Everybody knows that Bia minds her business. She puts out her music. She's unproblematic. I was confused as to who Bia was talking to. Now, everybody in this industry has haters and has, people that talk mess, right? But I was confused. I'm like, Bia, who do you feel like you need to address, mama? You know, just make the music. So now let's move on to Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion and Party celebrated their 2-year anniversary, and Megan was spotted with a large diamond ring on her ring finger, and she clearly wanted it to be seen. That ring looks beautiful. Do you guys think that it's a, promise ring or an engagement ring? I don't know. Or just a gift. We shall see, but congratulations to them on their anniversary. Now let's talk about Cardi B. Cardi B shows Lola Brooks love to her song called Don't Play With It. Now, if you haven't heard this song by this girl, you need to listen to it. When I heard this song weeks ago, it might have been over a month ago. I was replaying this clip like crazy. This song, I love this song. And it actually looks like Meek Mill said that she'll probably be the next one to blow up. Okay, so go follow Lola Brooks, go check out her music, and definitely listen to that song Don't Play With It. You probably even heard a clip of it and didn't even realize it was her as the artist. So yeah, I definitely think that her time is coming. Now let's talk about Flo Milli, okay? So Flo Milli and Leo are on tour. It looks like Lakia, Baby Tate, and Gloss Up also are performing as well on this tour. And Flo Milli took to Instagram and said that they are selling out on this tour. So congrats to Flo Milli, okay? So excited for the younger girls out here doing their thing. And I also saw that Nicki Minaj liked this post showing Flo Milli at her performances and stuff like that. And that was cool to see Nicki support the young girls coming up in the rap game. So that was really, really nice to see. Now, speaking of Nicki Minaj, we talked about this before. Nicki Minaj went live and she was talking about, the Grammys and everything. She was talking to Mac. So Mac asked Nicki Minaj to stop beefing. He asked her to stop beefing. He says he doesn't like when Nicki Minaj beefs and he likes nice Nicki Minaj. Let me play the clip.
But I mean, you deserve your flowers, you deserve your accolades, you deserve, you deserve fairness. You know what I'm saying? You work hard. You work hard. And if something like that, if they got it wrong, then at least give me a reasonable explanation. I get it. But please stop beefing. I love you. Please. I don't like when you beef.
I'm not. And
I just don't want you to beef. What? I love you. I don't like when you beef.
Mackie, I'm not beefing.
All right.
And I'm from New York. Everything I say sounds like I'm beefing. And I'm not.
All right. I love you, bro. Regardless. I'm with you regardless, but I like, nice Nicki, Papa Bema.
So Mac is asking Nicki, he's like, yo, I love you, but I need you to stop getting in these conflicts, okay? I like nice Nicki Minaj, all right? So what do you guys think? I mean, I know a lot of us are probably tired of the girls arguing. It's just been too much over the past 3 months, okay? It's been too much, So I'm glad he asked her to stop. And I think there's only certain people that she'll probably actually listen to or be like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll chill out. And he's probably one of them. So that is all I have for today. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.